How deep is your love?
Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Zafirah Shadiyah here, and thank you guys for tuning in to this video, and thank everybody who is recently just subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see everybody who subscribes to my channel. So as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a college advice video. Being that I just recently graduated college, I wanted to do a little video that kind of combines my college experience, just some tips, tricks, and advice relatable to anybody who is in college or about to go to college. So I guess I could just start by saying my degree. If you didn't watch one of my previous videos of my life update, I recently just graduated with the Bachelor of Arts of Applied Science in Fashion Marketing. Fashion and Retail Management. Sorry, it's all together pretty much. But yeah, so I didn't really go to a normal university. I went to basically a creative, like an art school. So most of my courses were driven towards my major, and then of course in the mix of that I had like general education classes, so like your English, your science, all of that, but 98% of my classes were driven towards my degree. So at a young age, I knew that I wasn't okay. So in high school I really figured out what I wanted to do. As a young girl, I always knew that I wanted to do something in the fashion industry. And when I got older, so more like high school, I started to realize like the fashion industry is like so big and it's so broad that I didn't want to be a fashion designer, which is what I originally thought I wanted to do when I was younger. And then I came to the conclusion like, I don't know how to draw, that's not for me, but I still want to be in the fashion industry. So I went more of the business side of things, so like fashion marketing, learning how to start your own business, what is like the target market for different customers, shopping in which stores, things of that nature is what my degree is in. So many misconceptions of people who don't really know anything about the fashion industry. They just think, even people that actually know me personally, they just thought at first that I was going to school to design clothes, which I don't do that. I don't know how to sew. I barely know how to draw. That's not what I went to school for. So for me, it was always a struggle to like tell people, like people didn't really fully understand like I'm going to school for fashion marketing, like this is the business side of things. They just thought, oh, fashion, she's a designer. No, not the case. So this also brings me to college is not for everybody, and I realized that. That's why I didn't go to a normal university, because I knew college wasn't for me, like the typical university where it's like over 100 people in classes and you taking all these general education classes. I knew that wasn't for me, and I knew I wanted to pretty much dive into my career of choice. So that's why I wanted to go in the more creative route. And I would just say, like, a tip for if you're going to college, if you're not in college yet, to do your research. Even if you are in college and you feel like this might not be for you, like the major that you chose may not be for you, do some more research. It's never too late to change your major, and I feel like the sooner that you realize what you want to do and what you want to be, the easier it's going to be for you. Because if you get all the way to like your senior year and then realize like, oh my god, this is not what I want to do, pretty much just not listen to other people. Do it for you. If you want to go to college, go to college. If you don't and you feel like you could start your career without going to college, whatever feels like it works for you, because like I said, college is not for everybody, and it's okay if it's not for you. Like it's okay. Like it was okay for me to know that a regular university was not for me, and going like the typical being a social worker, being a lawyer, a doctor, your typical careers, that wasn't for me, because I know I'm creative and I'm very visual and I'm very hands-on and I have a creative mindset. So sitting at a desk or something like that wouldn't be necessarily for me. And you know, I don't put anybody down who that is for, because I really do admire people who are very who can do a lot of like book work and stuff like that. I really do admire people that is really driven towards that, but I just know personally it wasn't for me, and I knew that I was very creative, and I've always been a creative person, so I knew I wanted to go the more creative route, and here I am now. So I guess throughout college I've learned a lot about myself, just like anybody else would learn a lot about themselves. I have learned that everybody is not meant to be in your life. I've learned throughout college you have friends, you have a lot of friends throughout college, and then you soon to realize, like closer it gets to like your senior year, that all of that really doesn't matter. Like a whole bunch of partying doesn't matter. It's more about you and yourself, and you start to figure out who you are as a person. And don't get me wrong, partying in college is, you know, good. I mean, you're supposed to get that college experience and, you know, party and have fun, but everything is a balance in life. You have to learn how to balance your schoolwork with partying. So you study hard and you play hard. You know, you just have to balance everything out. So if you party all the time, cool. As long as you get done what you need to get done, and as long as it works for you and you make it work within your schedule, go for it. I say go for it. You just have to know what works best for you. And when you first go into college, I know my freshman year I was so overwhelmed, because it was like I was in like a big pool of people and I didn't know where to fit in. I didn't know how to fit in. I just didn't know, because it's a lot. Like, college isn't as what it may seem. College is way more harder than high school, because you have to have discipline within yourself, because you're not having people tell you you need to do your homework. You have to study and then you can go have fun with your friends. It's not like high school where you have kind of like a structure, like setting. No, college is like you gonna have to put yourself on some sort of schedule and make a schedule for yourself, so you can say, hey, I gotta do homework between this time and this time. I have a study group between this time and this time, and then I have to go to work from this and this, and then after I can have fun with my friends. Like, you have to have like a structure. You have to discipline yourself pretty much. Like, going into college, you start to realize, like, I have to learn how to be more disciplined within myself, because if I don't, I can fall by the wayside and not really know where to go, what to do. Because like I said, in classes they do tell you to do assignments, but they're not on you like it is in high school, if that makes sense. So you just have to be very disciplined. And I say, you know, just enjoy college. Like, enjoy college as much as you can. I know college has been it's been a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. I have ups and downs, and it's been a lot. Like, you know, I went through multiple friend groups. You know, I lost a lot of people, left a lot of people, fell out with a lot of people. You just have to find yourself and know what you're there for. Like, I knew that I wasn't there to make friends. Like, if I made long lasting friendships, that's good. But I knew going into college, like, my mindset wasn't on, I can't wait to have a whole bunch of group of friends that I can have relationships with and blah 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 blah, because I knew in the end that wasn't going to be the outcome, and it wasn't the outcome. And that's cool, that's fine. You know, whoever is in your life, in the end, you know that they're really there for you, and they went through different struggles when you went through different struggles. So you just have to learn how to balance everything out within college. My college experience was a journey. Let's just say it was very much so a journey, but I'm glad I went through it, and it made me a stronger person. And I can't wait to see what life has to offer for me in the next part of my life. And I'm really blessed to have parents who supported. That's another thing. Have a support system, have a great support system, and surround yourself with people who, you know, want to lift you up and not bring you down, because you will have those people that will come into your life trying to bring your dream down. Don't let them do that. You know, anything is possible, and I always say shoot for the stars. my favorite quote, which is what I have tattooed on me: dream big, sky's the limit. If you dream it, it will happen. You just gotta believe in it. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to make this video super long because it's probably already extra long. If you have any more questions about my college experience, if you want me to do like more story times within college, because I have a lot of story times, I can tell you guys that as well. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Do not forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.